Hey everybody, it's Heiden, and I'm back with the Macho vs. Heiden campaign, February 26th, 1942. Okay, we're doing this again. He's bombarding Lord Howe Island. I still don't know why. We have nothing there, we've never had anything there, but he keeps coming in there. I mean, okay. I don't know what the point of that is. Maybe he's like trying to distract us from something else. Oh man, these KVs hurt, man. There we go. Already taking damage. Oh, jeez. Well, we missed it, but the I-165 got forced to surface here. This is some sort of crazy hunter-killer Corvette task force. Yeah, and it looks like they caught up to this ship, which was already damaged, and sank it. That sucks. We lose another sub, guys. There it goes. Dang it. Yeah, I think we need to be careful with our subs around, what do you call that thing? What's it called? Ceylon. That's what I meant. Okay, as you can see, I'll be targeting Kienko today. That's going to be a major base on our way into Chungking, and I know we're going to be hung up there for a while, so I want to damage it as best I can now. Pretty big raid coming in here. Decent hits on the base today. Flak is firing, but it's not very effective. Oh, this was meant to be an airfield attack, not a ground attack. But there we go. Get an idea what's in there. Got some stragglers coming in here. Dang. Oh. Oh, I think this is our Balikpapan attack today. There we go. First wave's coming in. These are targeting ground troops here. Not getting a lot of damage on these. I was hoping to get more because they're in clear terrain. And there's got more coming after this. Yeah, it looks like this base force is soaking up the bulk of the damage here. It doesn't help that we have bad weather here. Alright, and this is the last of it. Okay, well, something on a regiment as well. It's actually kind of a large formation. I'm starting to think this the shock attack from Balikpapan may not go so well. Man, I think he's got more troops in Balikpapan than we thought. Alright, here we go. Let's see what we get today. Alright, we're trying for this for a fourth or fifth time. I lost track. I feel confident that we're going to break through today. These guys are so depleted. Let's give it a shot. That's just the artillery bombarding right now. Ah, I think we got him. We got him, guys. There we go. Finally broke through here, and this is going to cause a lot of damage to these troops. Ah, this is some good stuff right here. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. There's a couple units that didn't retreat. He's still got some in there. No matter. That's fine. But here, look at the losses, guys. Look what we've extracted from these Chinese troops. That's pretty good, man. I'm happy with this. And our losses were, again, extremely low. 3, 5, 6 devices taken out. Our AV was up to 5,300 again. So, yeah, I'm happy with this. One more turn and we'll be in the next hex. All right, here's our shock attack. I don't think it's going to go so well, guys, looking at this right now. There's a lot more troops in here than I thought there would be. We're going to get beat up. Oh, man. Wow, that's actually terrible. Look at this. 4th Marine Regiment. Guys, this is from Bataan. And so this is from... These are from the Philippines, a couple of these. Yikes. And another Allied shock attack. Here we go. Guys, I think we can hold this, though. I think we can hold it. Yes, we held it back. Oh. All right. Okay, well, guys, that just went very, very good. That's definitely what we needed right there. So, you know what? This is a suicide. That's what I'm seeing here. All right, so he just shock attacked us, and we held well. And as you can see, we inflicted a lot of losses on him. These are permanently destroyed squads here. That's going to degrade his combat power in Bataan substantially. I think he's realizing that the jig is up. I'm thinking his supply level is really low now, so he's just kind of going for broke. And he did not break through. Now, we have a lot of disabled, but he has a lot of permanently destroyed. So this AV has just flipped substantially in our favor. And I have reinforcements on the way. So that got shut down. Cool. All right. And this small little Chinese piece of a RGC temp division just kick these guys back out of that hex. Okay, this is a paratrooper drop on Cinnabang. Wrong op mode again. I always do that. It's no matter though. He's not there. I needed to start hunting down where those PBYs came from last turn, and I wanted them out of here. So even if they weren't here, I didn't want them to have a base to operate from. Okay. Not a bad turn. Let's take a look at the numbers here. Starting with aircraft losses today. 2 for me, 1 for him. We lose a Mavis. He loses a Blenny. We lose a Babs. 2-1. 1 killed pilot. Army lost points. They went up a couple hundred today for him. Between our big attack in China that broke through, or almost broke through, and his suicidal attack on, what do you call it? What's it called? Dang it, I forgot the name of that place. I've lost my mind. Oh, Bataan. Yeah. We inflicted a lot of losses there. Ship sunk last turn. Unfortunately, the I-165, which was a very decent sub, went down due to just being blasted out by a hunter-killer group of corvettes near Ceylon. I need to be very careful with my subs now, guys. Let's take a look at my sub losses this campaign have been higher than I would have liked. Let's see, what have I lost here? 1, 2, 3, 4 subs. None of them are like the fleet boats that have, you know, aircraft aboard or anything like that. But still, I don't like to lose submarines ever, so that's not ideal. And for the turn, our points went up, but so did his. So we're holding the ratio more or less where it was at before. Okay, quick peek over here at Sopak. Do I see anything other than a entire infantry regiment on Attu? No. Let's take a look at China. I do have some good news here. We did manage to get through here, and we inflicted a fair amount of casualties on these troops as they left. So we have 5150 AV remaining. And if I look at our division strength, we still have 4 divisions that are kind of full strength here. That's good. 5 divisions. And some other ones that are reduced, which I can just divide up and have them heal. The tanks, so take a look at the armor here, are looking pretty healthy with the exception of these guys, but I had them on reserve anyway, so they would not attack. Anything that looked like it was kind of degraded, I put on reserve. And anything that looked like it was more or less full strength, I let attack. But overall, happy with the amount of casualties we've inflicted here. We just need to keep pushing on towards Kanko. Okay. Oh, shoot. Oh, we got a problem here. Look at this. Where did all these guys come from? Unfortunately, it looks like he's got his own little death stack going on here at Tuyun. Oh, man, I'm not happy about that. There was not that many troops showing last time. I think they're coming down from Chungking and filling back in from other places that had previously been there. I don't know how long it will take them to get into the hex, so I feel like we need to attack either way, so I'm going to attack, although I'm not too excited about doing it. So next turn, we're going to go ahead and go in, give it a shot, see what we can do. We may get lucky and take these guys out before these guys get in, but it's hard to say exactly if that's going to work. Dang it, I didn't think that many troops would show up that soon. Okay, I have some other insight here. It does appear to me that he is shifting a substantial amount of troops towards Lashio, so I think we need to consider getting a little bit defensive here, because that's a lot of troops coming at me. And I know it's Chinese troops, but even Chinese troops can hurt. So at some point here, I need to think about falling back and building a better defensive position somewhere else, because I just don't really want to get caught up with, you know, being 3-1 AV with these guys. That may not work out well for me. So he's definitely sending Chinese troops this way, but that's fine because that takes Chinese troops away from here. And at some point, he's going to have to decide where to defend. He can't stop all of these threat vectors at the same time. Okay. That's interesting. There were a lot of fighters in Calcutta recently, and now they're not. Where did they go? Huh. Cape paratroopers just landed at Cinnabang, and I've got ships here already to load those troops. So we're going to tell these guys to remain on station, load troops. And I think I'm just going to use this task force to work down the rest of these dot bases on this side of the... on basically... there we go. Work down these dot bases on this side of Sumatra. Singapore, let's take a look at the status of their troops there. We're up to 5,000 AV. I wonder why these guys are in combat mode. I want them all in rest mode. This division, if I rebuild it, is looking good. It's just showed us some support squads, so we'll leave it divided. Yeah, overall looking pretty good. Tanks are looking good. Yeah, looking good here, guys. A couple more days of rest and relaxation before we head back out, but overall, these guys are looking like they're healed up real nice. Palambang, we're about done loading up these troops. Actually, we are done loading up these troops, and there's some. Oh, they're already back in Singapore, so we can hit dock, and then dock, and then that'll more or less be the last of my offensive power that was in Palambang. I've pulled it all back now. Now I need to focus on getting some dang tankers in here and extracting this fuel before it goes to wastage, because it's looking like it's going to. But these guys are good. These guys can not quite dock. These guys disband. Yeah, the biggest issue at Palambang is the size of the port. It's very small. It's at size 4, and that's as good as it's going to get. So it's really hard to load up quickly here. So that's why I have Medan, but even Medan's port can only go to size 5, size 4. It can only go to size 4. Oosthaven can go to size 4. There's just no good ports on Sumatra. You have more fuel and oil than you have ability to get it out of there. That's the issue that I'm having right now. Let's go tell these guys to load oil. Tell them to go to Georgetown and make this a constant supply. Some other things that we can do to make sure we don't use too much of the fuel or waste too much of the fuel is I want to top off every ship that I can while they're here, and that will draw fuel out of the port. I'd rather go into some ships' fuel tanks and just get wasted and spoiled, right? There we go. Put these guys back to load fuel. And then that took our fuel level down to 136. All right. All right. A little unfortunate here at Balikpapan. I was hoping that we would do a little better in here, but unfortunately, it does look as though he has a substantial amount of troops in Balikpapan, way more than I thought that he did, and we're actually at risk of getting counterattacked here. So, yeah, I'm a little concerned to be sure. I don't know if we could hold back a counterattack here. We're extremely fatigued and disrupted, so our attack on Balikpapan, for all intent and purposes, I would call a complete failure. I'm going to have to send more troops here now. And this is going to take a lot longer than I thought. I don't want to go directly into the port because I'm afraid I might damage something by doing it. But at this point, we may not have a choice. We may just have to do a direct assault into Balikpapan to finish it off. I was not anticipating that many troops. And some of them definitely came from the Philippines. And speaking of the Philippines, we got a crazy situation going on here at Bataan. He counterattacked us with a shock attack. This is the second attack in a row. This reeks of some desperation. Is the only thing that I can suggest as to why he would be trying to uproot us here. Fortunately, my troops are holding. And we have the benefit of the terrain now when he counterattacks us. But I definitely have more troops on the way. I have another infantry group heading in there, but it's going to take a while to get there. I don't think I need to send more troops, but I definitely need to be careful because, I don't want to lose this place. Although I think with this last attack, he kind of, sealed the deal on that. Taking a look around here. Not getting a lot of good recon right now. He keeps attacking Lord Howe Island, and I don't really understand why. We don't have anything there, and we never did. He's got to know that, but he keeps attacking it. So I don't know if he's just trying to distract us or what. I'm not quite sure what the whole purpose of that is, but He's definitely looking at Lord Howe. I'm thinking he may go for a counterattack here at some point. Yeah. Oh, look at that. He's bringing more troops into Tonga Tapu. AP sighted. So this is gonna definitely looking to be a jumping off point for a counterattack in the future. Tonga Tapu, Pago Pago, and maybe Lord Howe Island and Sopak. All right, that's the turn. A couple problem areas that we need to deal with here. And this might turn into an issue here soon if we don't hurry up and do something about it. But looking good in the north as we continue pushing through this direction. All right, guys, I'll catch you on the next one.